my gosh, it's repeating you. Whoa. What is it saying? Get me on Hinge. I need a female partner.
Exactly, I think it's that. And I need friends.
I need friends. Why am I alone on this tree?
Exactly, a very destitute tree at that.
Bring me back to Miami.
Exactly.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back at this Esther painting. I'm looking at it and I'm like, there is something missing. So I went to church, my ultimate inspiration, and then the pastor was talking about how we as people are made of 3 parts: the physical, the heart, and the mind. The heart and the mind. And which 2 is the spirit and soul, I still didn't really understand. But he was saying that when our physical goes to crap, like you get sick or something, physical circumstances like goes to crap, like where you go to, where does your 2/3 go to? There is a verse in Jeremiah 17:10-12. It says, I, the Lord, search the heart and examine the mind. So that's 2 parts, your heart and your mind, to reward each person according to their conduct, according to what their deeds deserve. Like a partridge that hatches eggs it did not lay, are those who gain riches by unjust means. And when their lives are half gone, their riches will desert them, and in the end they will prove to be fools. A glorious throne exalted from the beginning is the place of our sanctuary. So when our physical circumstances like fail, like our heart and our mind should go to Christ in his eternal throne, because he is ultimately our high priest, and we could pray and ask him, and he will either forgive our sins or heal us, or he's the one that we should go to, you know? So actually, all of this to say, I was really focused on the metaphor of the partridge, because I was like, what is a partridge other than that song in Christmas, or a partridge in a pear tree? So I like Googled, and a partridge is like a really chubby fat bird. So I guess when it says like, it just looks ridiculous when a partridge hatches eggs it did not lay, because it's just like a little chubby bird, and like, I guess I'm like processing as I think about it, is like someone who is like rich, but like, and like totally like, you know, like this chubby bird, super prosperous, but it's ridiculous if it didn't like lay its own eggs or something like that. So yeah, so I'm like, this painting needs a partridge. So then I looked up a ton of like Persian partridges, and here's what I got. Let's see. There's actually like a, you know, like a parchment of like ancient partridge, and then I was like, oh, when I look at Wikipedia, there's like, I don't know, like hundreds of like partridge species, and like, so I was settled on these 2 reference images. They look most like that parchment image, so I'm like, I'll just throw in like 5 or 6 partridges like at Esther's leg and call it a day. Okay, so I got my paint laid out here in oil. Got my Gamsol. And then since we're at this stage anyway, I think I'm gonna just start sketching in like a red line, you know, with oil paint. So I'm gonna get my cadmium red, and then let's see. I did make some sketches. Just like fun images in my sketchbook of like how to lay out these partridges, so I'm gonna just draw them here. So this is day 2 of partridges. I got my first partridge kind of roughed in, and I'm kind of like overlapping the other shapes and putting a couple like everywhere in the foreground, even like this darker, closer shape right here. I think as I'm doing this, I'm just thinking of shape appeal, like making them as chubby and cute as possible, and then playing with the colors of their the stripe around their eye, or how like the colors on their body change as it turns, like in a sphere. Yeah, so just keep watching me paint this.